Alright, so in this video we are gonna basically go in and structure authentication folder, which is the first thing we're gonna work on. So when I say structure, it's because we're gonna have some files in here. So we're gonna have login.view, and we're gonna have register.view. And beside that, we also want to go in here in the routes file here, and we want to have an index.js. And in the case of the VueJS, we don't really want to do much more there. So what we want to do now is we want to also, obviously, as we have in here, have an index.js file. So let's go in and create that now. Okay, great. So inside here, we want to basically just go in and copy and paste this, put it in here, and then just call this login. And let's do the same down here for the register. Beside that, we also want to go inside, and we can use this one again here, and copy and paste this, pass it in here, and then we just want to import login and register, and then we want to go in and have the first one as login component, which will be on this let's say just login, and then we want to call this component login, and then we also want to have a third component with path register, and component can be register, and then we want to have a name of register, and we also want to go in and have some meta, and we want to add in this in all of our meta actually. So first of all, we want to have is guest true, so this means that it will only be for guests, and then we also want to say that is all pages, which is gonna be false. This means that we will first check if it's guest. If that's the case, it will only be shown to guest, unless this one here will be for all pages, then it wouldn't matter whatever that says in here. So we would just go in and use this one if we, for example, have the home page and it will be for everyone, whereas this one is only for guests. So we want to go in and have is guest here. We want to put this to true, and then we want to say is all pages false. And in case of the home component, in the beginning at least, we can go inside our routes here and pass in this here, and just say true. And then we can just ignore this one here. So this doesn't matter if it's false or true here. If this one overwrites this one, it will be like a scenario. At least that's the structure we're gonna go with now. Maybe I will think of a better way to do it later, or maybe you have a suggestion on how to do it better. But so far this is how we would do it. Okay, great. So now that we have inside here that we have registered both of our components and all of that, then we want to go in here and we basically want to import out from and then we want to have out. Great. And then we want to go in here and let's go and start with just a template, a div, and in here let's go and have login. And in case of the register, let's go in and have the same here. Register. Great. So now if we go up and open this URL here, let's see what is gonna happen. Now let's go in on the login. Let's go in on the register. Perfect. So now we actually have the opportunity here to basically go in and do that here. Now there's one more thing we as a minimum will do for this tutorial, and that is we want to basically go inside our navigation component up here in the top, and we want to go in and add in the link here instead of having a paragraph here. So let's actually get rid of this here and here, and then we will add in the component instead. Okay, great. So the last thing we want to do for this tutorial is we want to go in here and say router link, and we want to say to. Remember, this is not a part of HTML, this is a part of Vue router, so we need to put in the colon here, and then we want to say to login. We can actually put it in like this and say name, and then put in login. And we obviously also want to end this router link over here, and let's go in and say router link to name register and now if we go in and refresh, okay, so we have alright, so there's a small issue here, and I'll just get back when I've actually I think we can just fix this issue by saying to, and then let's just put in the path login. No, we cannot do that, sorry. We can go in and say to, and then we can say put in this one here, and then we need to say name, but I'll just come back and figure out why it doesn't work. Alright, so the issue is actually just the naming shouldn't be in lower capital here. If we then go in here now, go like this, and then we can go in refresh this page. You can see here that if we, for example, go into login, then we just need to make it work when you're going to register too. So that's actually still an issue here, and we can check our console for that. So actually I don't get any error here. Which is fairly interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna look into that in another video and figure out why this happens. For now, it does almost work, but there's still this small issue here where it doesn't allow you to switch. Actually, it does now. Not completely. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna look into that later on. This can just be an issue with the current version of the VueJS router. But till then, I will see you in the next video where we are gonna try to start up setting up some of the Vuex and build some of the components here. Actually, we're gonna start up building the forms here, and then we're gonna put in the Vuex for the login, and then another video for the register, and so on. So I will see you in the next video.